going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are here at Orlando Speed World, about to do some drag racing. Got the car looking a little incomplete, got it halfway wrapped, got the rear bumpers, fenders, front hood done. Didn't want to bring it out here like this, but we got some friends with some Mclaren 570s. Stock 570s, we got the tuned 570s. Stock one's getting tuned next week, so we got to do this video now. So this one's 060 and 2.6, that one's 3.1. So I think I'm gonna get off the line first, but then you're gonna come track me down. It'll be close. I'm gonna get the fronts pumped up to about 40, so we can get less rolling resistance up front, and then the rears I'll probably put at 28. All right, guys, we're getting ready for race number one between the Z06 and the 570s. So the 570s does 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. We do the 0 to 60 in 2.5, I believe. So we should get off the line a little quicker than he does, but he weighs around 400 to 600 pounds less than us. We're gonna take off on him, and he'll probably track us down at the very end. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, she hooked up. She hooked up. Let's go. All right, we got him on the. All right, we're at the 8th. Oh baby, let's go. We're able to hold him off. Woo! That was. We had a great launch. That felt pretty dang good. We didn't have our custom launch control. We had it. It was automatic at 3,500 and 5% slip. So I want to crank that up a little bit because we hooked really well. All right. So wow. Okay. Whoa! That ended up being a lot closer race than it looked like. Did I even win? I won because I got to the finish line first because my reaction time was better, but I actually lost that race. I lost that race by 0.05 of a second. I ran the 10.66, he ran at 10.61. I ran at 128, he ran at 124. Is this right? What? I don't understand this. How did he beat me? You were actually quicker. Bro, you ran at 10.6 or 10.61, I ran 10.66.
And I know you're gonna be thinking I'm full of shit, but I was short shifting, and because it got me, the tree dropped so quick, because I was like, all right, let me see if I can fucking build some boost, and as I fucking hit it, it started to drop, and I was like, all right, whatever, and so I was like, well, fuck this, so I'm just rolling through the fucking gears. You had to be coming up quick because it doesn't even make sense. You were 124. I was way off of it.
Yeah, but you were like, yeah, holy cow.
You heard your car going to launch control, and I'm looking at Dan, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Where's the launch control? Dude, this thing, I can't wait for you to do a full pull because this thing's gonna be gnarly.
When I looked at the slip, I was like, well, that's fucking weird.
This shit doesn't even make sense.
The video looks crazy because you were gone and you just see his car just
gone.
fucking coming.
Bro, because you left a half a second behind me.
I wasn't even, I was looking down, and I looked up and the light was already green.
A half a second behind me. You trapped 4 miles an hour slower, but you beat me ET-wise. I was like, the math is not making sense to me.
When you do the video, you gotta do the fuck where the woman.
Yeah. So technically I won, but technically you won. Let's get it again. Let's do it again, baby. All right, we got a 1.60 60 foot. That's the quickest 60 foot I've ever ran. No, I think we ran a 1.58 the other day, didn't we? I think we ran a 1.58, and then we topped out at 1.28. 10.6 is definitely my new personal best. 10.8 was my personal best before. I think stock these things are supposed to run 10.5, and it is freaking hot. So I'm pretty good with that. All right, guys, round 2 against the 570s. Oh no, spin it. He was moving right there. Yeah, he had like 2 car links on us. He was gone. We slipped a little bit there. I went through the water box, couldn't do a burnout. So I gotta figure out how to do a burnout in this thing. The only way I figured out how to do a burnout last time was by throwing all the traction control off by holding the traction control for like 9 seconds. That disabled launch control and I was able to do a burnout. So I might have to do that same exact thing again. All right, I gotta figure the burnout out. Once we figure the burnout out, we'll get the launch. Once we get the launch, might get a good time. All right, so he ran a 10.56, I ran an 11 flat. He finished at 131, I finished at 127. All right, so if I can get this thing to hook, I think we're gonna have a race.
131.
131, you were gone.
So this is 147 trap speed.
147? 147? Oh God, you almost have to have a shoot at 150, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way I can take that. I can't even take this one. Bro, if we can both launch, if we can both get a good launch, it would be a race. Your reaction time, 0.10. You're out of the hole.
It does 2 stages of loading boost, and it fucking engaged, and I was like, all right, and I'm building boost, and then we were sitting there, and I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to come off, and then it just sat down a little bit more, and I was like,
Oh, what is this?
All right.
Oh.
Like turned green, I was out.
I did the same thing you did. I went through the water box, tried to do a burnout, it went, died on it. So what I'm gonna do this time is I'm gonna go full traction off, 9 seconds of traction control, do that burnout that way. It may be a second for me to get up there, but. All right, guys, we've got a race. I think this third one is going to be close. He ran a 10.5. This car's supposed to run a 10.5. 570s is 1, the Z06 is at 1. All right, guys, here we go. We're gonna do a burnout today with no launch control. ESC is completely off. We're gonna do that burnout. I'm gonna throw her in Z mode, hit that button twice, hopefully be in launch control and ready to go. There we go. Got a little burnout in there. Oh, it's a race, baby, it's a race. Oh, it's not a race. Oh my God, he's gone. Jeez, we both got out of the hole really well, but he is just gone. Dang, that McLaren is no joke. We both got out of the hole, man. All right, so that launch control is at 3,500 with 5% slip. I could do a higher launch control. I think the next race, we're gonna bump it up to 4,500. He ran a 10.51, so he's staying really consistent. I ran a 10.78. He ran 131 miles an hour, I ran 128 miles an hour. I actually 60-footed better than him, about 0.05 of a second, but he just weighs nothing, man. Oh man, all right, so I bumped it up to 4,500 RPM on that launch. That helped out a lot. We got another 500 RPM. We may be right there. Man, that was only like a car? It was definitely the closest race yet. It looked close, but we ran the same thing, a 10.7. He ran a 10.55. He is so consistent. The only reason why it looked closer was because I got a better reaction time. I had too much slip, I think, in the launch control, so I'm gonna dial it. I'm just gonna go all the way with it. I'm gonna go 5,000 RPM, 5% slip. All right, guys, here we go. 5th and final race. Dan ended up getting a bad launch on the last run, so we ended up calling it a day. But man, those McLarens are no joke. If you guys want to follow Dan and Denny, I'll have their Instagrams in the description below. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.